lesson dito, it's about the perfect verb.
Hello.
Ha? Tingnan ko. Oh. Okay. Nakakatuwa naman ang buhay ito. Maraming mga, anong tawag natin yan? Interruption, intervention. Okay. Ang lesson po natin ay nasa perfect verb pa rin tayo. At ang perfect verb natin ngayon ay come and bo. Itong call verb niya, which was the present, which is present verb, ay tinatawag na come, at ang present niya ay bo. Ang perfect, which is the past tense of come, is come. Ang bo ay ba. So there are two verbs na ating pag-aaralan sa simulain ng ating lesson dito. The verb come. Come means he arose. And the verb bo means he came. They represent a new type of root not mentioned previously in the lessons. These verbs have essentially biconsonantal. So ano ibig sabihin ng biconsonantal? Two words, syllables ng roots so far as the verbal inflections are concerned. Because there are sometimes associated with them nouns displaying, exhibiting, demonstrating a second form of the same root with vav and yod in the middle, which is the middle verb. Those roots are classified as the second group vav and the second group yod in traditional grammar of the Hebrew. They are also spoken of as hollow verbs. All right, not holy, vav and yod. In the standard lexicon of the Hebrew Biblical, kam and ba are listed under the roots of kom and bo. Yeah? Pag isusulat mo yung kom and bo, para ka rin nagsulat nitong can I draw? Yan, magdo-draw po ako dito. Emily. Magdo-draw ako. Share the screen. Open the screen. Okay. So yung ating present verb natin ay comb, which is, susulat natin dito, comb. Alright. Sandali lang, mag-i-erase ako. Comb. Alright. Comb is Q. That is come. Alright. Ang kanyang, this is the verb na tinatag natin perfect verb or past tense. Ang kanyang call verb ay comb. Ito yun. Yan, okay. And then, yung kanyang bow, yan yung ba. Ito naman yung ating call verb, which is we call bo. As you can see. Ayan. So, itong come na ito, he arose. Itong comb na ito, he is rising. Or he arise. Itong bow na ito, he came. At ang bow na ito, he is coming. Alright. Yeah. Yan ang come, and ito ay call verb, ito call verb, ito po ay perfect verb, ito ay call verb, ito ay perfect verb. Pag sinabi natin perfect verb, they are past tense. Pag sinabi natin call verb, they are present tense. Yes? Okay. Kaya, as you can see, paano ninyo sinusulat yung come? Ito pong ginagawa na ito ay this is final. Ito po ay bawasan natin sapagkat ito yung comments sa ilalim. Okay. Balik tayo dito. Yan, come. At ito naman isa, pag nagsabi tayo bow or ba, yeah, that is ba. Yan po, ba. This is that. Meron siyang tuldok sa gitna. So, ipopronounce po siya as B. Otherwise, kung wala po siyang tuldok sa gitna, ipopronounce po siya as V. Itong sa baba is comets. It is equivalent ng A. It is being pronounced as O. O. O, such as you will see in the word borrow. Borrow. And then the A and the Olef. Ito yon. The A Olef. That is ba. Ba, he came. Ito naman ko, A for comets, and final, come. Yan, ito yon. Q, A, final M, come. Which means, he arose. Ang ba, he came. Ang comb, he arise. Ang bow, he comes. Yeah? Yun. Para makita nyo, importante po ang rules sa Hebrew. Dahil kung hindi nyo po alam ang rules, baka akala nyo meron ka lang alam na ilang words na vocabulary. So, you thought that's it. Yeah? Right. So, tayo po ay mag-erase. Alright, balik tayo doon sa ating lesson. Alright. Pipindutin ko ba yung share screen? Ayan na. So, nakita nyo yan, ano? Kung ito ay face-to-face na lesson, ay mas mabilis lang talaga. Baka nakatapos na ako ng 2 chapters. Okay? So, meron tayong classified root words na tinatawag vav and yod. Alright. Importante po na makita nyo saan ginagamit itong vav and yod. Karamihan po sa mga salita ay may vav and may yod. Okay. Present distinction in material is come. It will be taken as in the normal of this class. Thank you. Alright. Tingnan natin. Come, he arose. Kama, she arose. Kamo, they arose. They. The man, the woman, they arose. Kamta, you man arose. Alright. Kamtem, you men arose. Kamt, you woman arose. Kamten, you women arose. Kamti, I arose. Kamno, we arose. Note that the stem vowel is short in all persons other than the third person. Alin ba ang third person? Yung tinatawag nating he and she. The length of the stem vowel is almost completely dependent on whether or not the stem syllable is open. What is happening? Ano nangyari dito, Emily? Bakit nag-appear yan bigla? Ano yan? Ano yan? Okay. Ay, thank you, Lord. Okay. Sunod tayo. Explanation natin sa because ba has Olef in its final root of the consonant, we find the same kind of deviation here as with matcha. Ang matcha, ang dulo po niya ay Olef din. So, ang full paradigm ng important verb is ba, he came. Ba-a, she came. Ba-u, became. Bata, human came. Batem, you men came. Bat, you woman came. Baten, you women came. Bati, I came. Banu, we came. Alright? Yan po yung, ang tawag natin dyan, inflection. Yeah? At kasunod niyan, meron tayong singular and plural. Such as sa masculine, we have come. Ang come, he arose. Ang feminine form niya, kama, she arose. That is both singular. Ang plural ng come, sa masculine, kamim. The men arose. Ang plural ng kama, sa feminine, she arose, ay kamot. The women arose. As you can see, the third feminine, singular, perfect. When we say perfect, the past tense of kom as kama. By the position of the stress, kama, she arose. But kama, arising. Kita mo yan. Ano ang difference nitong una na kama? Meron po siyang stress, meaning she arose. Itong pangalawang kama, wala pong stress doon sa cough. Kaya it means arising. Yeah? So, the same perfect verb, pwede po siyang i-convert sa present by using stress. Okay. Given in the sentence, meron tayong haish come. Haish, meaning the man. Ito yun, haish, come. Haish means the man, come means arose. So, the man arose. So, pagka-re-recite ninyo ang man at men, dapat na-distinguish ninyo yung a at saka i. Alright? So that the man arose. That's a perfect verb. The man is arising. That is participle. Yeah? Converting the perfect verb into participle. So, ang next natin ay preposition mean and the preposition K na may kasamang pronominal suffixes. Ang preposition makikita mo sa unahan, ang suffixes makikita mo sa hulihan. Ang salitang mean, ang ibig sabihin from, at ang suffix niya ay nasa dulo tulad ng I, Y. That means to say first person speaker singular. So meron tayo mimini from me. Mimino from us. Memka from human. Mekem from you men. Mimik from you woman. Meken from you women. Memino, mimen o from him. Mehem from them. From the men. Yeah. Memina from her. Mihen from them, the women. So it's either mimina and mihen and or mihinna. So nakita nyo, you can use mehen, mihinna. And then, pangalawa po natin ay ang preposition ka. Kasi bileki tayo. Importante, sabi ko sa inyo, pinakamaraming pinag-aralan ninyo ay ang preposition at ang suffixes. Okay. Ang salitang ka, alright, such as kamuni, it is like me. Kamuno, like us. Yan. Kamuno, like us. Kamuka, like you, man. Kakim, like you, men. Kamok, like you, woman. Kakin, like you, women. Kamuhu, alright, like him. Kamuha, like her. Kahim, like the men. Kahen, like the women. Alright? Kaya makita nyo, napaka-importante ang pag-aaral na yon. Ito tayo in Kamuho Boorets. As ano yung sabi ko sa inyo, lagi niyong basahin yung Hebrew calligraphy. Huwag niyong babasahin yung equivalent na noon ng transliteration. Ang forms na pag-aaralan natin dito sa term na ito ay ang kamuni. Ano uli ang kamuni? Like me. Pero sa quasi-pronominal sense, it means anyone like me. Okay. Kasi ang kamuni like me. Paano kapag nakita ka ng English? Anyone like me. Alright, so in Kamuho Boorets. In, alam nyo na pag-aralan nyo, none. Kamuho, like him. Boorets, ba is a preposition in Orets, land. Ano meron? There is no one like him in the land. Or, the other way to make a sentence, there is not his like or equal in the land. There is not like equal in the land. Nakita nyo kasi, anyone like me ang kamuni. So, yung kamuho, there is not like him. No one is like him in the land. Yan. Ka. Kasunod na pag-aralan ninyo ay ang call. Ang call, marami pong gamit ito. Kasi ang English ninyo, each, every, all, and whole. The whole. Ang Hebrew, call. So pag sinabi niya ng call, lahat-lahat. Okay? Or everyone. Or each one. Or the whole thing is called. The uninflected form precedes the noun it modifies and may be joined with a market. Ito yung market, yung linya, yung line sa itaas. Yan, that it looks like as the line that is elevated above. It is called call. Kaya pag kita-transliterate mo, K-O-L, call. Tapos may linya sa taas. It stands independently as call. So ito ang ating representative usage. Note carefully. The constructions translated with each, every, as opposed to all. Ito, tingnan nyo. Kol yom. Kol means each day. Every day. Kol hayom. All the day. Yeah, kol hada yom day. All the day. The other words, the whole day. The other words, all day. Kol hayamim. Ano yung kol hayamim? Kol is all yamim days. Hindi mayim yamim. Kasi you pronounce that as yomim. All the days. Kol ear. Each city. Every city. Kol ha'ir. All the city. The whole city. Kol hi'arim. That means all the cities. Kol is all, hi'arim. Arem ay plural ng city. Hi'arim. You do not say ha'arim. Remember, if the ha article is following guttural nouns such as olef, ayin, and rish, the ha article will change form into he. Kaya magiging hi'arim. Yeah. So the expression kol asher, it means relative compound to everything. Kol asher, everything, which is everything or that. So ano yan? Sabihin natin everything which, everything that. Ganun po ang gamit ng compound relative na kol asher. Everything which, everything that. As the object of a verb, it is preceded by S with a makip. Alright, ito ang example natin. Natan, lo, et kol asher kana. Nathan, he gave. Lo, not, lo, this is L-O-W, to him, et kol, kol, to him, everything, et kol asher. It kol asher, everything that. Kana. He had acquired. He had purchased. Ano po ba ito? The word kana. Hindi po ito place ng the wedding at kana. Kana, this is called, ang ibig sabihin niyan, acquired, purchased, nabili. Yan. Kanino itong tinutukoy natin na binigay lahat sa kanya? Everything that he had purchased and he had acquired. Ayan. So meron tayo Nathan, Lo, et kol asher. So et kol asher, pinagsama, kana. He gave him everything that. Yun, ito yung pinag-aralan natin dito. O kol asher. Everything that he had purchased. Then we have the adjective kol as indefinite pronominal sense. We have kol kadash. Kol means anything and everything and all. Kadash means new. Ano meron tayo? Kol kadash, anything new. Anything new. Pwede rin sabihin natin all things new. Yeah? Okay. Ang ating vocabulary dito, the words that you have to study and memorize, the word clay. Clay is a vessel, it's a utensil. A jar is clay. Jar made of earth. Palayok. Jar. It is called clay. It is called vessel. All right. The plural of clay is kelem. Nakita nyo ba na itong ating clay, this is K, Shiva, Lamed, Kirek, yun. Kaya pag ipinopronounce ito clay, So pag nag-pronounce ka ng clay, ano ang magiging connection mo sa picture mo? Mako-connect mo yung clay jar. A jar made of clay. Yeah? Sa language natin, clay. Alright. Ang kanyang plural ay kilem. Kilem. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin klem. Why? Dahil ang kilem dito nasa chiray. Samantalang ang clay dito nasa shiva. Kaya clay. You do not pronounce the shiva. K, shiva, L, correct, yod, clay. Ito naman, clay. Kaf, chiray, lamed, correct, yod, final M, kilem. Then we have the word irev. Irev, that is ayen, sigol, rish, sigol, vet. Eriv means evening. Then we have the word shulkan. Shin, kubots, that is you, lamed, and then you have the shiva, and then you have ket, you have comets for and the final N. So this is shulkan. Shulkan means table. Alright, table. Ang plural ng shulkan is shulkanot, tables. Pagkatandaan nyo, dahil nakita nyo table, baka i-interpret mo ito sa tablet. Kasi ang tablet of stone na ipinagsulatan ng Ten Commandments, ang tawag doon, luak. Luak. Ito naman, shulkan. Shulkan. Table na pinagkakainan. Okay? So, malaking bagay yan, ha? Table, tablet. Kasi kung hindi, ay, mahirapan ka. Dapat nakamemorize ang lahat ng vocabulary. Ano uli ang acquired at kana? Ano pa ang synonym ng acquired kana? Acquired, purchase, and bought. Binili. Kana. Q-A-N-A-H. Kana. Then we have the word boker. B, bet, with as that is center, ibig sabihin it is pronounced B. And then O, column na sa taas ng B. Cough, at saka sa ilalim niya ay sigol, that is A. And the rish, ang dulo, which is R, that is boker. Boker, morning. And the word come, that means he arose. And the word some, tandaan nyo, ang word na ito, this is not shin, this is seen. Ang seen ay S. Alright, meron siyang comments as A, and the final M. So that is some. That's not sham. Ano uli ang sham? Sham is there. There. Sham. There. Ito naman some. To put, to set, to place. Yan. Kapag may ilalagay ka, kapag may aayusin ka, kapag may ilalapag ka, that is some. Then the word ba. Ba. He came. That is, he entered. So, tandaan nyo, memorize nyo, hindi lamang he came, he entered. May be followed by a noun of place without a preposition. Alright. Ito na ngayon, another, charm. Itong charm na ito ay gumagamit ng chaday, comets, and then final M. Ito ay charm. It means to say, he fasted. He fasted, nag-ayuno siya. Alright. Itong isa, some. He put there. He placed there. Yung isa naman, sham. Ano yung siyam? There. Ito naman, siyam. He fasted. At ang kasunod, gar. Gar at saka ger pareho. Tulad ng anak ni Moses, pinangaranang Gershom. Ger, because he was a sojourner. So, itong sojourner, ang synonym nito ay ano? Stranger. Ano pa? Alien. Ano pa? He was a visitor. Yes? Gershom. A visitor there, an alien there, a sojourner there. And then the word shatta. Shatta. Nakita niyo na ang TH ay in-underlinean ko. Pag may underline ang T, nagsasaad na it is sab. Sab. Ano yung shatta? To drink. Shatta is a complete phrase. He drank. Yeah, he drank. Shatta. Add. Preposition add, it means to, as far as, by, and until. So pagkagagawa ka ng until the morning, gagamit ka ng advoker. Okay, then the word call. Call, na pag-aralan nyo, all, each, every, everything that, everything which. Anything new. Yan. So ito tayo. Yung ating part 1, column A, you have to translate this into Hebrew. He is better than I. Okay. He is better than I. There is none like us. He took the money from us. Have you seen a woman like her in the whole land which is before the people? Every joy and every deliverance which I have given to you. Number 7, all the sins which you have sinned. Natandaan nyo yung kata at ang plural ng kata na sin ay kataot. It's treaty, karat, which I made with the people. All the gold and all the silver. Everything I own, literally everything which belongs to me. Yeah? Okay. So, saan na yun naroon? Eto tayo. Alright. So, he is, sabi niya ng ganun, better than I. Paano mo ita-translate yan? See? He is better than I. Who to milay. Bakit tayo gumamit ng me? Than. Yung comparative degree, than. Gumagamit din tayo ng me and him for from. Yeah. There is none like us. In kamuno. Yan, yung ating exercise just now, in kamuno. In means none, kamuno, like us. Number 3, he took the money from us. Kak, tandaan nyo, kak yan ha. Q, cough, H. No, cat. That is cat. Lagyan mo ang heads na yan ng tuldok sa ibaba, nagsasaad, it is pronounced k, cat, kak. Yan. Kak. That means he took, hakisep, the money. Tandaan nyo na ang silver at ang money ay pareho. Yan. Mimino from us. Yung ngayon walang pinag-aralan, mimino. Yeah, mimeno, from us. Then number 4, have you seen a woman like her? Oh, ano yan sabi niya? Hara ita isya kamuha? Hara ita isya kamuha? Have you seen a woman like her? Number 5, in the whole land which is before the people. Ano meron? Bikol, Hooretz, Asher, Lechni, Haam. Number 6, every joy and every deliverance which I have given to you. Alright, ano meron? Kol sinka, vekol Yeshua, Asher natati lika. 7, all the sins which you have seen. Kol katataot, Asher katata. Kol katataot, Asher katata. Alright. Number, ano na tayo? 8. Each treaty which I made with the people. Kol karat bereti im ha'am. Number 9, all the gold and all the silver. Kol hazahab vekol hakesef. Everything I own, literally everything that I have, which belongs to me. Ano ang ipag-translate niyan sa Hebrew? Kol asher li. Okay. Meron tayo. Yung kasunod niyan, B. Eto tayo. Diba? Yung kanina, yung English, translate mo sa Hebrew. Itong B column, i-translate mo the Hebrew into English. Number 1, meron tayo Nafal, Hamelek, Archa, Velu, Kam, Kolhayom, Kahu, Ad, Ha-Erev. Okay. So ano yan? Nafal, Fall, Hamelek, the king, Aritsa, to the earth, below, and not come. He did not arise, call, hayom, until the day, the whole day, nor the whole day, hahu. There, ad, until ha'erid, the evening. So ano meron? Kapag binuo mo yan. Pag binuo mo yan is equals where is it? Where did they put it? That is C. This is B. That's A. And that is A. I think this is C. So where is the B? I think it got lost. The B. Because you are supposed to translate it yourself. The king fell on the ground and did not rise the whole day until evening. I do not know why it was crossed. Number 2. Samino, et Hakilem, Samino, we place. Et Hakilem, the vessels are on Hashulkan, the table. halo, and not nichatem, found otam, them, sham. They did not find it. The king, no, we placed the vessels on the table and you have not found them there? Yun ang tanong. But somebody crossed this out. I think what was the reason na kinross out ng somebody ito? All right. Thank you, Lord. Hindi rin tinignan ni Pastor Pedro. Number 3 na tayo. Aso. Ano yung aso? He made it Hakelem, the vessels, Mizahab from the gold of Nikesi, and from the silver K hen, because they hayu was lahikal to the temple or to the palace, Hagedol, the great, Asher, which is Jerusalem. That's number 3. Ito yung kanilang ikinross out. God has given us a great victory today. Maybe, kung bakit na-cross out ito, because it was written in a separate paper. Number 4 tayo. Bao, Haam, Haira, Besamka, Gedula, Kay, Lahem, Hayata, Yushua, Bamish, Bamel, Kama. Ano yung bao? Cain, Aam, the people, Haira, towards the city, Bishimka, in rejoicing or in joy, Gadula, great, K, because Lehem to them, Hayeta, there was, Yeshua, victory, Bamel Kama, in their battle. So, anong sabi niya number 4? He set out for Jerusalem in the evening. That one is wrong. God has given us, number 3, God has given us a great victory today. Meron pang kulang. Bishemka. God has given us joy because of the great victory today. Yeah. Kasi may shimka ka doon sa number 3 sa Hebrew. Number 4, he set out for Jerusalem in the evening. Ito yung atin bao, haam, bao, haam, haira, bishimka. Ito yun. Number 5, shamino, kol, hayom, velu, akali, akalno, lekem, velu, shamet no mayin. Alright. Ano yung number 4? Chamino. Ano uli ang chamino? We have fasted, call yohayon the whole day, velo and not, akilano, we have not eaten likim, food or bread, velo and not, shatino, we did not drink mayim, water. Okay. Let's say, ano ang number 5 na ano dito? Talagang ang mali. Haira, Werid, Bidalayon, Bisamyo, Bisalak, Baira, no Elohim tu, in Kamuhu, Baares, Bi Hashamayim, Shunu, Shokan Gadol, Lefni, Hamelek, Yeshabu, Shamkol, Halayla, Ad Boker, Kapu, Ravot, Vigadalot, Hakash Taut, Ashir Katanu. Alright, nawala na siya. Nawala na. Gagawin ko yan ulit. Sa next natin na lesson. Alright. Ito, dahil baligtad ang pagkakuha ni Pedro, hindi po natin to pwede mo ba ito, Pedro, ibaligtad? Lagay mo sa tama na order ang ginawa mo. Hello? You revolve this. Paano i-revolve ito? Ito? Reset the Zoom eh. Pedro, sabi mo nandyan ka. So how do you revolve this? Kasi kinuha mo siya. Dapat in-snapshot mo siya ng tama. Sabi niya, kasama daw siya. So where are you, Pedro? Hello? Ano nangyari, Emily? Kasi pwedeng i-revolve to eh. Yun na yan, magagalit si Pastor Dandante sapagkat the moderator is not here. Nangakong mag-moderator. Hindi naman niya kaya pala. Okay. Papalipat ko sa kanya yan. More or less, pareho din yan. Pinag-aralan natin. Kasi supposed to be magre-revolve yan siya eh. Saan ba yung system ng revolve dito? Lesson 15 na tayo. Okay. The root of this verbal type, perfect pa rin tayo, meaning past tense, is peculiar in having identical second and the third root consonants. The perfect verb, they are as follows. Subab, he went around. Yeah. Or he surrounded. Subaba, natandaan nyo na ang subab na ito, hindi siya gumagamit ng sin. Gumagamit po siya ng somic. Yeah. Kaya pag isusulat mo actually ito, dapat sa transliteration, isusulat mo siya letter C. Ang problema, baka ipopronounce mo ang letter C as kabab. Kaya nga, natandaan nyo nang sabi ko, there are 5 S na dapat nyong isusulat. 1 S ay merong circumflex at as, meaning shin. 1 S, it has a dages. Sa itaas, it means sin. Letter S lang. Ang 1 S, it represents doon sa tinatawag na Shaday. 1 S, meron siyang tuldok sa ibaba. Another S, siya po yung magre-represent ng somic for the letter C. Yeah. Okay. So, ang he went around, she went around, or he was surrounded, she was surrounded, ang plural niya, they went around, they were surrounded. Sababu. Hindi yan sababu. Sababu. And then you, man, went around. Sabota. You, woman, went around. Sabot. You, men, went around. Saboten. You, women, went around. Saboten. I went around Sabote. We went around Sabuno. Okay? Then we have the word arar. Arar is a curse. Meron synonym ang arar. And that is kilala. Kilala. Hindi po yung kilala na we know. Arar, he cursed. Arara, she cursed. Araru, they curse. Hindi po yan ibabasahin na araru, ha? Araru. Arota, human curse. Paano nag-curse ang isang tao? When a person is rejecting another person, that is considered a curse. You, woman, cursed, arot. Ang you men cursed, arotem. You women curse, aroten. I curse, arote. We curse, arono. Alam niyo ba ano equivalent ng dito? Natanda niyo sabi ng Diyos kay Abraham, whoever cursed you, I will curse. Whoever blessed you, I will bless. So ano ang curse sa understanding mo dito? The word curse, whoever is against you, whoever rejected you, whoever made you an enemy, whoever denied you, yeah, that is a curse. Okay. Next, we have the prepositions aim, ito yung kanina, na gumagamit siya ng at with make, plus from pronominal suffixes, suffix meaning nandun sa ending, yung suffixes na yan, makikita mo ang number and personality. Yeah. So we have in me, with me. Yeah. MK. Tandaan nyo, hindi ito MK. Ni Shiba to. MK. With you, man. With me. Emi. With us. Emanu. MK. With you, man. Emakim. With you, men. Imak. With you, woman, emaken, with you, women. Imo, with him, imam, with them. Ima, with her. Iman, with them. Nakita nyo? Whenever you see IY, it is first person singular. Whenever you say ka, sa suffix niya, ang kausap mo lalaki, iisang tao. Whenever you say K sa dulo, kausap mo babae, singular. Pag nakita mo OW, nakita mo ang imo, ito pong O na ito, sinusundan po siya ng vav or wow. Ang kanyang marking ay nandoon sa taas, imo. Yeah, I am, tandaan niyo yan yung nauuna, lahat ito gumagamit ng ayin. Ha? Ayin. imi, ayen, ayen sa imka, ayen sa imak, ayen sa imo, ayen sa ima. Lahat ng yan nakita mo, imi, imka, imak, imo, ima. Alright. Kita nyo, lahat ay ayen. Alright. Kasunod niyan, ang variant first person singular is imadi. Ano yung imadi? First person singular variant with me. And then imam. Ano uli ang imam? With them. The men. Imahem. With them. The men. Yan, with them. Imahem. Ang imam, makita na ninyo, ayun o, imam. With them, the men. Ito, imam. With them. Imahem. With them. So, paano malaman ito na imahem ito ay referring pa rin sa, referring pa rin ito sa kwan. Sa second person, third person plural. Imahem. Itong imam, pareho po siya sa imahem. And then the word iti. Iti is with me, itano with us. Etka. This is not etika. Etka. With you. Iba po yung otka sa etka. Baka magkamali ka. Ang otka at ang itka magkaiba. Etka with you man. Itak with you woman. Hindi yan itak natin. Okay? Itak with you man. With you woman. With us, itano. Et kem. Yan, hindi yan ipopronounce yung Shiba. Et kem with you men. Et ken with you women. Ito. Nakita nyo, ano ang differentiation nitong column na to? Lahat gumagamit sa pagsimula ng ayin. Sa column na ito, lahat gumagamit sa pasimula ng olef. Ayin at olef, ang tawag po natin dyan, guttural. Yeah? Okay. So, sa ito, with him, olef, I-T-T-O-W. Basta't nakakita ka ang O may marker sa taas, ibig sabihin, is being followed by W. Yeah? With him. With her, ita. Olef, I-T-T-A-H. Ita. With her. Yan. With you men at Kim. With you women at Ken. Itam. With them, the men. Itan. With them, the women. Alright. So note the curious contrast between emakem, na gumagamit po siya ng for comets, and ikem, na gumagamit ng Shiva. Yes? Ano yung contrast na yun? Pag-aralan niyo yun. Etkim. Dito sa isa, etkim. Itong isa, imakim. Nasaan yung imakim? Ito. With you, men. Imakim with you, men. Alright. So, ano ang magkakaibahan ng paggamit nitong first person, second person, third person? Ang kaibahan, lahat na ito gumagamit ng ayin. Lahat ng ito, almost similar doon sa meaning, pero gumagamit ito lahat ng Aleph. Kaya nakita nyo, napaka-importante, kaya nga sabi sa Bible, one word, one jot will not pass until all the commandments will be fulfilled. Yeah? Alright. Ang ating final remarks dito ay ang tinatawag nating Asher. Asher, ha? Dito sa Asher na to, yan, ito na Asher. Olep, Shiba, Patak, Shin, Sigol, Rish. Asher. Since Asher is not normally governed by a preposition in Hebrew, the counterpart of English ng Asher, it means to whom, for whom. Kanino, para kanino. And the like must be expressed differently. And this is accomplished by using resumptive pronoun within the relative clause itself as the following examples that will make clear. Ito tayo ngayon. Okay, so we have, basahin natin ang Hebreo ha, hindi yung transliteration na. Ha-ish, Asher, Nathati, Lo, at Hakesep. Ano yun? The man to whom Nathati I gave to him at Hakesep, the silver. So meron tayo, the man who I gave the silver to him. Yan ang literal. Alright. Literal yan ha. Itong sa side na ito, on the right side. On the left side, ito yung ating finished product. The man to whom I gave the silver. Ang Hebreo niya, Haish, Asher, Nathati, Lo, at Hakesep. Sunod, we have Ha'ir, Asher, Yachio, or Yacho. Yacho, Memina. What's Yair? The city. Asher, from which Yacho. They came, Memina. From them. So, ang sinasabi niya, the city from which they came. Ang literal meaning niya, the city which they came from it. Air, Asher, Yashu, Yachio. That's not Yashua, ha? That's not Yashio. Yatsha. Ano nga pala ang Yatsha? They came from. Yun. Galing sila. Yatsha. Mimina. From it. Mimina. From it. Then we have Ish, Asher, Yashbu, Itu. Haish, the man, Asher with whom, Yashbu. They sat, Oto, him. Alright, ano meron? The man who they sat with him. Aish, Asher, Yasbu, ito. The man whom they sat, ito. Ito is him, with him. Next, we have Ha'ir, Asher, Yashab, Sham. Ano yung Ha'ir? The city. Asher, in which Yashab dwelt. Sham, there. The city which he dwelt there. Next, Ha'ir, Asher, Halak, Shama. The city Asher to which Halak went or he walked Shama towards there. The city which he went Tider. Natandaan nyo yung Tider, Hider. Yes. These are the ones. Asher refers to the direct object of the word, such as Haish, Asher, Hashalakti, Otto. The man whom I sent. Otto. Ano yung Otto? He is sent. Ayan. Shalakti, I sent. Otto, him. Yeah. Shalakti, I sent. Otto, him. So ano meron sa literal? The man who I sent him. Haish, Asher, Shalakti, Otto. Then we have Haish, Asher, Shalakti. Yan yung simple and normal. The man whom I sent. Okay. Marami tayo sa Asher, that which is, since, because, yeah, that which. Yan, maraming gamit ang Asher. In the regular use, conjunctions are, ito sample natin, yaan, Asher. Ano yung yaan? Because. Ang Asher, because that. Because of the fact. Yes. Then we have Akare, Asher. Akare means after. Ano ngayon? After that. Akare, Asher. After. Pwedeng sabihin mong after or after that. Then we have the word ka-asher. Ka-asher. Tandaan niyo yung preposition ka. Ka-asher as, according as, when. Ang ka-asher pwede siyang interpret as when, according as, like as. All right. We have, for example, Genesis 15:13. Be'eretz lo lahem. In a land which is, in a land, be'eretz lo, not lahem, theirs. So in a land which is not theirs. 1 Samuel 6:9. Mekre hu haya lanu. Ano yung mekre? Tandaan niyo ang root word makar. Makar. It was a chance. Who meaning it. Haya was. Lano to us. So ang kabuuan, it was a chance thing that happened to us. Yan po yung slogan doon sa 1 Samuel 6:9. It was like a fortune that happened to us. It was a chance. It was not intended that happened to us. Okay, so we have our vocabulary. We have the word mitzvah. Mitzvahut for plural of mitzvah. The word mitzvah is commandment. Mitzvahut is commandments. Or is light. Ang plural niya ay urim, lights. Koshek ay darkness. Walang plural ang koshek. Oyeb ay enemy. Ang kanyang plural ay oybim. Natandaan nyo yon, yung oyeb, it changed pagka naging plural. Itong i na ito ay mawawalan siya ng misa. It will become oybim. The verb subab He went around and all around. Arar, he cursed. Azab, he abandoned. Avar, he crossed over. Kita nyo? So dito, distinguish nyo alin ang ayin at alin ang olef. Yes, abar. Abar is to cross over. That is also the word. Ito kasi perfect verb. Ang call verb niya ay ever. Ever is to cross. Yan. Paano yung sabihin yung cross? Tatawid. Yan. Pag nagsabi ng gano'n, nag-trespass ang isang tao sa property at kasalanan, ang tawag din dyan, abar. He trespassed. He transgressed a commandment of God. Then the word yarash. Hindi po ito yarats. Yarash means he inherited. Then we have the word shakak. Shakak is he forgotten. Ang zakar, he remembered. Ang shakak, he forgot. Yes? At ang conjunction, kaser. Kaser serve as conjunction as, according as, when. Alright, ito tayo. I hope hindi nila tinrose out itong aking trabaho noon. So we have the vessel in which there is water. Paano nyo sabihin? Nakilay, in which, gagamit ka ng asher, there is water. Paano yung there is again? Sa gamit ninyo ng hazi, ito yung inyong mga kwan. Yan, Hakile, basher, yes, mayem, ita. That's number 1. Number 2, the man whom the king summoned. At meron tayo, Haesh, Asher, Elkara. Melek, Imo. At kasunod, we have the house in which we found a table. House which we found a table. We have Bayet, Ba-Asher, Machano, Sholkan, Ita. Yes. Ito tayo ngayon sa the Hebrew calligraphies. Meron tayo? Abarno. Katatapos nyo lang na pag-aralan ang bar. Ano na uli ang bar? Review. Bar. To cross. Okay. Abarno at Hamechut. Ano yung Hamechut? This is commandments. Asher, Sam. This is not Sham, Sam. Hanabi, Lefne, Haam. Okay, so paano nyo i-translate yan? See, we have ito din. Ayan. Nakita nyo? Ayan, meron na kayong kodigo. Nagkagulo. Ayusin siya. Ibig sabihin, pag inayos ko ito, tatanggalin siya. Doon sa kinalalagyan niya, papalitan siya ng bago. So more or less, ano yung abarno? Abarno. Ano yan? I-transgress, the crossover at Hamitzvot. The commandments, Asher, which some there, which placed Hanabi by the prophet, left me before the people. Yan. So, ang ano ninyo dyan, ang meron kayo ay, I believe na ang number 1 yan nasa dulo eh. Ayun, nasa dulo nga. We transgress all the laws and all the commandments which the prophet had placed there. Yan, okay. So mahaba-haba ito sa atin. Number 2 na tayo. Haazabta. Alright, haazabta. Azab. Ano uli ang azab? Abandon. Haazabta. Oti. Abandoned as ve'et Ha'am and the people Asher which are with me. So that he abandoned the people which are with me. Then we have Zot, Haaretz, Asher, Yarshinu, Kaasher, Amar, Lanu, Ha Elohim. Zot, this, Haaretz, the earth, Asher, which, Yarashno, we inherited, Kaasher, like, therefore, Amad, we stand, Lanu, Ha Elohim, before the Lord. Yeah, Amad, we stand, Lanu. Lanu is us, for us. We stand for us, God. Balayla, in the evening, Hahu, that, Hal, Ka, that's Ka. Kalamti, I dreamed. Kalom, the dream. A dream. Obo, and he, Vaiti. Raiti, and I see et Hakukabim, the stars, Asher, which Bashamayim are in the skies. Ha'am, the people, Halkim, that are walking, Bekoshik, in darkness, Ki, because there is none, Lahem, for them, or light. So the people are walking and living in darkness because there is no light for them. Number 6, Kara Elohim Lekoshek Laila Vela or Kara Yom. And called God the darkness, night, and day, he called Yom, day. Yan. And the day, and the light, Bilaor, and the light, he called day, Yom. Verse 7 na tayo. Ha'oibim, the enemies, Sababu, surrounded them, Oti, with me, Ve'en, and not lay to me, Yeshua, Savior, Mehuva, from the Lord, K, Katati, because I have seen, Kataut, sins, Ravot, many, Laihova, before the Lord, they who, and he, Aror, curse, iti, me, they et, and na, The people usher which in me, with me. Yan, yun na yun. Yan. Kasi literal, dapat alam mo yan na i-translate literal. Mabilis lang by memory or by vocabularies. Amadino. And we are the witness al apan aged on the hill of Misham, and there Rainu we have seen K, because Sababu they surrounded Hayogim, the enemies at Hair, the city, they hargu and killed at Kol Haam, the people. Killed all the people. Natandaan niyo yung sa word na harag. Harag, slain, killed. Yan. Pag sinabi niyang they hargu, that is the and hargu, harag. They killed. Lakdo, and they captured at Hair, the city. They gam and also Laku, and took at Kol Hakim, the vessels Mihahikal from the temple. Number 10. Baboker, in the morning hour, we crossed over at Hanahar, the river, who that they call Haam, and all the people, et too with him, Kamitzva, with that, according to the commandment, Asher, which is Amar, spoken, Elohim, God, Lahem, to them. Alright? So you see, ganun. Mabilis lang. Kahit na hindi ka natitingin sa kodigo. Ito tayo. Sa perfect. Wow. Ito po, mag-aaral kayo dito ng tinatawag natin cases. Hindi po ito kaso ng korte. Kung hindi kaso, there are how many cases ang alam po ninyo sa English? Cases, genitive case. In order to construct na ang equivalent niya sa genitive is all. Alright. Kailangan ko uli ang magsulat. Ano yun? So share screen ako? Alright. Whiteboard. Share. Yan na yan? Yeah. Di ba? Ayun na yung aking pen. Alright. We are going to have case. Okay. So, ang pag-aaralan ninyo sa cases ay Yan. So ito po, madali. I-memorize nyo. This one is called nominative. Nominative case. Kasi kung hindi nyo po alam to, mapa-Hebrew, mapa-Greek, ang pag-aaralan mo, importante ito. Oo. Kailangan ko nito ang erase. Nasaan na yung aking erase dito? Ang gamit ng nominative case ay tinatawag natin naming the object. For example, we have the word. Sa Hebreo, ang tawag niyan, hadavar. Mahirap kasing ano to dito eh. Sulat dito. Nominative. And then we have the genitive. Ito yung genitive. Ito yung of. So, of. Ito yung sinasabi sa ating aralin ngayong case. Genitive. And then kasunod dito is what we call ablative. Ablative case. Sinsya na kayo. Ang ablative natin ay gumagamit ng equivalent preposition from. And then we have dative, locative, instrumentative. Dative, locative, instrumentative, so ang ating sa ablative, the equivalent for this is to. Itong dative natin ay equivalent ng preposition natin ng in. Ang locative natin ay we have of, from, dapat dito yung sa ablative ang from. Dali ang. So, ito na yon. Masyadong malaki. Nauubos yung oras ko dito. Unbelievable. Okay. How about ang ating gagawin ay palatandaan. Gagamit po tayo ng can we make it this one bigger? All right. So halimbawa, ang ating example sa case na ito, ang nominative is naming the subject. So we have Adabar. So ano gagawin ko? Share screen. Ito. Stop share. Yan. Ibig sabihin nito, the word. Yan. Then we have the genitive. Ang gamit po niya equivalent ng of. And then ito from. And then our dative is to locative and instrumentative by tsaka with accusative. And then we have vocative. Then we have vocative such as to address. Pinagamit natin ang address. Brother, sabi natin. Brother, stop sinning. Yan. Kaya, so ito po ang ating pakatatandaan. We have nominative, genitive, ablative, dative, locative, instrumentative, accusative, vocative. Such as dito, we are naming a subject. We say, for example, the word. Then of the words. Yeah. From the word. To the word. In the word. By the word. With the word. Word. And then we have, for example, the brother took the words. Brother he took the word. Yan. Ito po yung ating tinatawag na cases. Tatandaan mo yan. So pag nagkaroon tayo ng genitive na gamit yan, ang katumbas po nito, gagamitin natin siya sa inflection at ang katumbas po ng genitive na ito is possession. Yeah, i-listen ko po. Then, stop sharing ako. Diba? Share the screen. Babalik tayo dito. Yan. So, meron tayong in English, equivalent niya, the genitive case of the. Such as we have call Hanabi. Call, ano yung call? The voice of. Tandaan nyo ha, we are talking of the construction, genitive case, and it is considered position. The voice of. Kaninong voice? The voice of the prophet. So we have call Hanabi. Call the voice of Hanabi, the prophet. Next, we have Melech Haaretz. Melech, the king of Haaretz, the land. Ayan. So pagka dito, underlinean mo yung the voice of the king of. Okay. Next, we have sa ating example, like for example, Ben, and we have the word market. Tandaan ninyo, ang Ben natin, tatlo. Ben, which is the sun, Ben, which is to differentiate, and the other Ben, which is the stone. Ito ay Ben na sun. Ben Amelech, the son of Amelech, the king. Of. Tandaan nyo ha? Of. Then we have Melech, king Haaretz of the land. So we have the king of the land. We have Dibar Hamelech. Hindi Dabar, Dibar Hamelech. The word of the king. Next, we have Kol Hanabi, the voice of the prophet. Kol Shmuel, the voice of Samuel. Ilagay mo sa contrast yan ng Kol Nabi. Ano yung Kol Nabi? A voice of Nabi, a prophet. Yan. Pagka nagkaroon ka ng Kol Hanabi, understood, magkikarry over ang call mo ng article ha. Magiging the voice of. Ang call dito, magkikarry siya ng article ha. The voice of ko, Samuel. Ito naman, call Nabi, voice, a voice. Wala siyang article ha. A voice, Nabi, of a prophet. Anong kaiba ng the prophet kaysa a prophet? Itong a prophet, he could be a commoner. The prophet, he is an important prophet, such as Shmuel. Yeah? Kaya binigyan siya kayo ng example ng Shmuel because he is an important prophet. Pagka nasa Amerika ka, sabihin nila, the brand. Ibig sabihin yan, specific brand. Okay. So that we have the of the, a of a. Yan. The of the, ito naman, a of a. A of the preposition li is used often with asher. So ano meron tayo? Dabar, asher, lamelech. Isa-isahin natin. Dabar, asher, lamelech. Dabar, a word. Lamelech of the king. Mizmor, ayan, Esam, Ladabel of David. Okay, we have here Debar, Hanit, Hanbiim. Yan, Debar, Hanbiim. The word of the prophets. Hanbiim, plural ito. Pag nagkaroon tayo ng construction, ang dibar, hindi na siya dibar, magiging dibre. Dibre, hanabi. The words of the prophet. Ang ibig sabihin, pag nag-construct ka, you convert that into possessiveness. The words belonging to the prophet. The words that the prophet had spoken. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng possessiveness for the construction. Debre, the words of, Hanbiim, the prophets. The words of the prophets. Ito, the words of the prophet, singular. Pangatlo, the words of the prophets, plural. Una, the dibar, the word Hanibim of the prophets. The word. The word into the words, into the words. Yan. Okay, so we have here Debar Hanabi Hara. The words of the evil prophet. Hara is evil. Prophet. Hanabi. Or the evil word of the prophet. Debre, the words of Hanabi, the prophet. Harain are evil. Harain, tandaan nyo yan. That is an evil plural. Harain. Then kasunod, we have dibar. That is the word. Hanbiim, the prophets. Harain are evil. So the word of the evil prophets. Then we have Ishet. Okay, ano yung natandaan nyo sa Isha? A woman. Pagka ito ay constructed siya, it has become Ishet. The woman, the wife of. Haish, the man. Hatub, the good husband. So the wife of a good husband. Ishet, the wife. Haish, of the man. Hatuba, the good. The wife, the good wife, sabi niya, of the man who is the husband. The good wife of the husband. We have Nashi, Haish, Hayapot. Nashi. Paano niyo yan? The wives. Kung ang ishit ay singular, ang plural niyan is Nashi, Haish, the man or the husband, Hayapot, beautiful. They are the beautiful wives of the man. Sino ang tinutukoy? Solomon and King David. Neshi, Ha-anashim, Hayapim. Neshi, the wives. Ha-anashim, of the men. Hayapim, handsome. Alright, so ibig sabihin yan, the wives of the handsome men. Hanggang ano tong ating lesson? Hanggang 18? Then we have Debre, Hamelech, Hatuv, they Hayashar. Debre, the words of Hamelech, the king, Hatuv, the good, Bayashar, and just, the just king. Debre, the good, the words, Hamelech, the king, Hatugim, this is the plural for the masculine men, which or it could be the good men, the good husbands, they high Hayasharim, and also the just kings. Yeah. Okay, then you have Ishet ben Hanabi. Ishet, the wife, ben son of Hanabi, the prophet. Bakit gumagamit ito lahat ng of? Sapagkat nasa genitive lesson tayo. Genitive case of the. Then we have Melech Hashamayim Vehoretz. Melech the king, Hashamayim of the heavens, Haaretz and the earth. Okay, Debre, the words of Oma Asit, Oma Asiti, and the deeds of Hamelech the king. The words of and the deeds of, tandaan nyo, asa. Asa means work, do, yan. But, dahil gumagamit ito ng perfect verbs, kaya, amashiti, maasiti, maasi, semkat, bakachir, semkat, the joy of bakachir in the harvest time. Yeah, simkat, the harvest time. Pwede mong sabihin niya yan, semka, be, catcher. And then we have Hashumer. Okay, tandaan nyo, itong SH dito, double, ang kanyang tuldok sa right, nagsasaad shin. Ang tuldok niya sa left, nagsasaad po ng column or O. At saka meron kang M non-final, and Cherry, and then R, Hashumer. Ano yung Hashumer? The keeper, the one who et hatora. The keeper or the one who is keeping the law. Torah means law. Ano meron? The one who is keeping the law. The one who is now actually keeping the law. Then you have Shomer. Shomer HaTorah. Shomer, the one in general, the one who keeps HaTorah, the law. So ang ating possessiveness ng tinatawag kita niyan of sa possesses such as the king's son, and the king's son. Ito ngayon, meron tayong lowak, even. Lowak, ano itong lowak? Again, sabi ko, it's a tablet. Hindi ito table. Shokan yung table. Lowak, tablet, even, of stone. Yes. Ano meron tayo? The tablets, the stone made in tablet. So we have the stone tablet. All right. Then we have Loach Ha-Eben, the stone tablet. Itong una, a stone. Alin yung A stone, Eben. Loach tablet. Itong pangalawa, Loach Ha-Eben, the tablet made of stone. Yeah. Then we have Har, mountain, Kodesh, holy. So Har, Kodesh, a holy mountain. Clay, Mayim, a vessel for water. Yan. Vessel, pwede mo sabihin a jug, a jar for water. Yes? So ito, construction, gamit ka ng genitive case ng of. Again, naputol niya ang ating lessons. But just the same, i-download nyo po para pag-aralan nyo. Okay. The form of the construct singular. Ito po may rules. Rule number 1. The E, ano po yung E na yan? Gumagamit ng chire. And the A, ano po yung A na yan? Comets. They are replaced by Shiva. E. Inverted E is Shiva. So, ang sinasabi niya, rule number 1, the unstressed chire and comets are replaced by Shiva. Rule number 2, the comets in a final closed syllable is replaced by a patak. Now, rule number 3, the chire in a final closed syllable usually remains unchanged, but in a small group of words, it is replaced by a patak. Ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, vowels. Alright, such as, ito tayo. Ang yad, absolute. Ang construction niya ay, nakita niyo ang absolute yad, gumagamit ng comets. Kaya parang yod. Pagka nag-construct siya, gumagamit siya ng patak. Yan, ang amo ay nasa patak, yad. Then you have makom. Pag constructed siya, makom. Nakita nyo, yan, susundan nyo. Sabi niya, roll number 2, roll number 1. Yun ang mga susundan ko. Then, the word Navi. Navi, ano yan? Prophet. Magiging Nevi. Kokab, K-O-W, Kab, K-A-V. Yan. Kita nyo dito, bakit ang K meron siyang underline sa baba? Dahil kailangan ma-memorize mo na ang pag-pronounce nitong K na ito ay as, tulad ng kaf. Hindi siya K katulad ng ket. Yeah. Kokab. Alright. Itong kokab dito, gumagamit po siya ng comets. Ang kokab dito, gumagamit siya ng patak. Then the word hikal. Comet again ang A sa hikal. Dito sa hikal, ang gamit po dito ng A ay nasa patak. And then we have mishpat. 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 Ano po yung mishpat? Judgment. Mishpat. Yan. Anong kaibahan dito? Ang mishpat dito ay nasa comets. Ang mishpat dito ay nasa patak. Then the word ganav. What is a ganav again? Oh, okay. Yad is the hand. Makom is the place. Nabi is a prophet. Kokab is a star. Hikal is a temple. Mishpat is judgment. Ganav is a thief. Davar is a word. Zakin is an old man. Shufet, alright, is the judge. Libab is the heart. Melek is a king. Sefer is a book. Naar is a young man. Kasi nakita nyo, wala siyang kwan. Wala siyang meaning. Alright, so doon tayo sa ganab. Ang ganab dito, puro comets. Ang ganab dito, puro patak. Dito, davar. It is all comets. Dito, dibar. It is Patak Shiva. And then Zakin. Yeah. Dito, Zikan. Pag constructed na, Zikan. So ano meron tayo? Yad. Para hand. Ito, Yad, the hand of. Makom. Mekom, the place of. Nabi. Nevi, a prophet of. A place of, a prophet of. Kokab, star. Kokab, a star of the sky. A kokab, Birakia. Yes. Hikal, temple, Hikal, temple of. Mishpat, judgment, Mishpat, judgment of. Ganab, the thief. Ganab, the thief of. The bar, word. Dibar, the word, a word of. Zakin, an old man. Zikan, old man of. Yeah. Shufet, judge. Shufet, judge of. Libab, heart. Lebab, heart of. Melek, king. Melek, king of. Sefer, book. Sefer, book of. Naar, young man. Naar, young man of. See? Applying the here construction. Okay. So we have the word even, stone, ang plural niya, ebony. The word dog, which means fish. Ang isda na nasa tubig, ang tawag dyan, dagat. Dagat, isdang nasa tubig. Okay. Right. Ang feminine form niya is daga. Ang plural form ng dagat ay daging. Yan. It is collective term. Then we have the word kachi. Hindi ito si kachi na kakilala mo. Kachi, meaning kalahati, half. 50%. 50-50 tayo, sabi mo. Half of you, half of mine. 50-50. Yam. Yam is dagat. Ang plural, yamim. Alright, pag nagyamim ka, ay maraming karagatan. Yama is towards the sea. It is towards the west. Yeah? Pag sinabi mo yama, seaward, westward. Pag nagkaroon ka ng word, ibig sabihin, nagsasabi ka ng direksyon. Look towards the sea. So you see, yari, yama. Right. Then we have the word loak. Loak is a tablet of stone. Yes, ang kanyang plural, loakot. Tablets of stone. Right. Then we have the word malka. Malka, right, occupation, work. Iba yung melek sa malak, malaka. And then we have the word off. Off means birds and fowl. What's the other words for birds and fowl? They call that fauna. Isib. Hindi ishib. Isib. Collective form means a grass. Hindi mo pwede sabihin a grass na isang piraso. Herbage, vegetables. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng isib. And then the word chilem. Chilem, in the likeness of, in the image of God, man was created. Ang plural niya, chilimin. So we have the verbs, sabar, means to break, to smash. And the verb, samia. Yan. Shama, Shama, this is SH. To hear. Pag sinabi natin, mayroong dadugtungan mo ng le. To listen to. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. To obey to. Yeah? Kaya meron tayong lekol. Leshama. And we have the word Shabbat. Shabbat means to stop, to rest. And the word lama. Why? Lama. Why have you forsaken me? Lama zubiaktani. Yan. Why? Before a guttural olef and before a guttural ayin, the form is lama. Hindi po siya double M. Singular M, lama. Ito tayo. Construction. Nakita nyo, marami pong i-construct. At ang i-construct ninyo ay, clue ninyo ay nandyan. To construct the uyid into oidi, the chon into choni, gibor into gibre, shopet into shopti, shopti na wala dito ang shopiti, har into harari, kalom into kalumi, ish into ishe, boker into bokre, kesep into kespi, derek into dereki, lekim into lekmi, nahar into nahari, zakim into zakni, ir into irre, yaled into yalde, erid into erbi, kerem into karmi, kol into koli, melek into malki, or into ore, nabi into nebi, gamal into gemali, and then we have a engimi, hikal into hikali, ken into keni, chedek into chedki, kesi into kesi, raa into raabi, kele into clay, makom into mekom, ebed into ebdi, anan into enani, pere into pereri, shulkan into shulkani, eretz into erchi, gan into geni, dabar into dibar, sahab into zahabi, yom into yomi, kokab into kokabi, malak into malke, shepherd into shepre, etch into itchi. See? Yan po ang trabaho ng construction. Kaya, kung wala ito, mahirapan kang mag-construct. Paano i-construct na? Sige nga. Ayun yun. Ito yun, no? See? Start dito. Ganun. Yan. Yan. We have ishi, eretz, or read. Yan. Natapos na natin yan. Doon. Pag-aralan nyo, download nyo yan, print ninyo, etc. And then that you are going to listen. It's very important ang lesson ng construction in the application of the what we call possessiveness. Lesson 17 tayo. The construction singular of a minor types. We have here the word una, ak, ab. Alright. Ang suffix niya ay i. Pagka ang ak daw, lalagyan natin ng suffix na i or ay, kirek yod, magiging ake. Ang ab, lagyan natin ng suffix kirek yod, magiging abi. So, ito ang kalalabasan niya. Abi, aki. Ano yung abi? My father. Aki, my brother. All nouns of the patterns bayet and mavet show a particular contraction in the construct of ayi. Ayi, dito po sa gumagamit tayo sa bayet. Ayi. Kita niyo. Awi, dito po sa mawit or mavet. Right. Bayet, mavet. Ang construction ng bayet, bet. Ang construction ng mavet, mot. Ano uli ang mot? Det. Ano uli ang bet? House. Ano uli ang ben? Yeah. Son. Shem. Name. So, meron tayong zaken. To construct the zaken, ang ibig sabihin, i-convert mo yan into the old man of, or the man who had grown old. Kaya meron kang, instead of zaken, zikan. So we have katif means shoulder, constructed into kitif, yeah, the shoulder of katif. Yarek, datay, itong pigi. Yarek, datay of. Sade is the field. A field. Construct it. Side, field of. Makane, camps. Construct it. Mekane, the camp of. Yan. Alright, so ano nakita nyo? Kaibahan. Ang katif, nagiging kitif. Ang yarek, nagiging yarek. Ang sade, nagiging side. Ang makani, nagiging makani. Sabi niya, ito yung hindi siya pwedeng ipagpalit. Even in construction. Okay. Ang construction singular of the feminine noun, such as shana. Shana is a year. To construct that into the years of, we have shanat. Icha is advice, akshat, the advice of. Malka is a queen. Malkat, the ruling queen of. Tibua, produce or a product. Tibuat, the product, the produce of. Tefila, prayer. Tefilat, tefilat, prayer of. Dito, tibua, product. Ito, tibuat, product of. Breka, yeah, blessing. Dito sa blessings of, we have berkat. Then we have nebla, the corpse. Neblat is the corpse of. You could say the corpse of a bird, the dead bird. So we have Melkama as war, Melkimet, the wars of. Mispaka, family. Mispakat, the family of. Breka, not only that blessing, but also pand. Yung, ano ba lang, ang tawag ng the pond, yung parang hollow na water. Brekat, as also with the pond of. Chara, distress, charat, the distress of. We have our vocabularies, rakia. Rakia is a permanent. Katulad ito ng sky. It is a solid barrier used by cosmographers of Genesis. The Yabasha a dry ground. Av, father. Abot, fathers. Ak, brother. Akim, brothers. Yeah? Ben, irregular ng plural niya, banin, son, sons. Ben is a son. Malka is a queen. Malkot, queens. Shem is a name. Shemoth, names. Rishon is the first. We say feminine ng Rishon ay Rishona. Shene is the second. The feminine is Shinet. Actually, pag nag-Rishon na siya, it is already constructed. The first of, the second of, Shinet. Shelshit, Shleshit, the third of, Rebiat, the fourth of, Kamishet, the fifth of. Yan. So we have Reshun, Shemish, Bishir, Bii, Kamishet, Alpine, in the surface of, up against, in the presence of, before the. Ken, it means an adverb of thus and so. Tulad ng God, and so everything that God created was good. Yeah. So we have here, importante. Dahil from this chapter and onwards, you will be reading a lot of verses. You will be reading a lot of verses with the transliteration. Alright. So tayo ay magbabasa. Kailangan yung magbasa na kasama ko. Otherwise, kayo lang mag-isa ang magbabasa at dapat pakinggan ko. Alright. Ano meron tayo? Bayom Harishon Bara Elohim et Hashamayim ve'et Ooretz. Bayom, in the day Rosh Harishon, the first Bara, created Elohim God, et Hashamayim, the heavens, ve'et Ooretz, the earth. Sunod na tayo. Ooretz ve'haita ko tuhu vavuhu vekoshik haya al pine hamayim. Kita nyo, may period. Pag nag-period, period din kayo. Yeah? Alright. Period. Ooretz, the earth, haita was tuhu, without form, and void, empty, bakoshik, and darkness. Haya was al upon, pine, the face of, amayin, the waters. Alright, next, bara, Elohim et Haur. Bara, created God the light. Period yan dyan. Kara laol, yom velakoshet kara layla. And called the light day. And the darkness called night. Okay, period doon ha. Ken asa Elohim bayom harishun. Okay, Ken. So, asa he made Elohim God bayom, the day harishon, the second. So, Ano ulit yung mga region nyo? The first. Yung region is the first. Kasi ang second nyo ay Shini. Alright. So that was the first day. So na tayo ngayon. Bayom Haisi Hashine. Bayom Hashini Asa Elohim Rakia Betuk Hamayin Zehar Rakia Ahmad Ben Hamayim Asher Takat to Hashamayim O Ben Hamayim Asher Al Hamayim. Period na. In the day Haesh Hashin, in the day Hashimi, in the day the second Asa made Elohim God Rakia das firmament Betuk in the midst Hamayim the water O Har Rakia V Harakia and the firmament Amad stood then between Hamayim the waters, Asher which is takat under Hashamayim the heavens or the sky, Uben between Hamayim the waters, Asher which is all upon Hashamayim the skies. Kara Larakia Shemaya Shamayim Ken Asa Beyom Hashemi. Yan, is it period? Yeah, period. Alright, so Kara. Called the firmament heaven. And so does God in the day Hashemi, the second. Bayom Hashlishi, in the day the third, Kabats gathered Elohim, God at Hamayim, the waters, Asher, which Takat, which is under Hashamayim, heavens, El, to Makom, place, Ikad, the first. La Yabasha, Kara, and he gathered and called Elohim, Eretz, the earth, the Belamayim, and the waters, Kara, called Yamim, the sea. Gam also, Bayom, on that day, Hashlishi, on the day the fourth. On the day the fourth, the third. On the day the third, Bara created at Kol Isib, all the grass, the herbs, orets of the land, we ate and call it the trees. The tree. Alright. So, yan po yon ang gagawin nyo. Babasahin nyo ng malakas. Pakinggan mo sarili mo. Ano sunod natin? Hanggang doon lang. Ano to? Chapter 17 lang ang sinend na talaga sa inyo. He only sent to you chapter 17. Okay. So, the rich man's field. Yan ba tayong beginning natin? Hindi. Ito ang beginning. Column A. Marami pa tayong oras. Column A. We have Bayet Hanabi. No, not Bayet. Beth. Beth Hanabi. The house of the prophet. Or the prophet's house. Yan. Achat Amalek. Alright. Ano uli ang Acha? Ha? Ano uli ang Acha? Kasi parang ako ata ang boses ko naririnig ko eh. Acha. Kita nyo, advice. Pagka constructed siya, it becomes Acha. So ito, nasa construction po siya. Okay. The council of the king. Or the king's council. The prophet's house. The king's council. Shenat Amla Melkama Hagdula. Shena. Ano ba yan? Nasaan na tayo? Nasa number 4 na tayo. Breka. Haabot. Breka. Brekat. The blessings of Haabot, the fathers. I-construct mo yan. The fathers' blessings. Yan. The blessings of the fathers. The fathers' blessings. And then we have Malkat. The occupation of Hashamayim. Malikat. The rules. Malikat. The ruling of Hashamayim in the heavens. Sino yung magro-rule in the heavens? The sky, the sun, the moon. Torah, the law of Ha-Elohim, of God. God's laws. Shamkat, the joy of the people. Hagdola is great. Abuddha, it's the heaviness of Haish, the man. Akasha. Ano yon? Akashi is that which is, ito pa yung lesson natin sa una, Kashi is difficult. Yeah. It's difficult. It's a work and the task is difficult. The task of the man is difficult or hard. Yan, Abudat, Haish, Akasha. Then you have Yeshuat, the salvation of Hagiburim. Hagiburim, the warriors. Another word for this, the victory. Yeshuat, the victory of the warriors. Hagiburim. Then we have Gibat, the testimony of Haaretz Ahi in the land of this. Then Hoshiphet, the son of Josaphat, the son of Josaphat. Bat Haish, the daughter of Taddal. Haish. but the daughter of the man Hadal, who is poor, a poor man. Hadal, the poor man. Sham. There, Haaretz, the earth has zut this, in this earth. Makane, the gathering of Ha'ibim, Ha'oivim. The battle of Ha'oivim, the enemies. Ha'oivim, the battle of the Hoivim, the enemies. And then, translate ito, the rich man's field. Yan, ito yung kinatukoy ko na example nito. The rich man's field. Tulad nitong Beth Hanabi. The prophet's house. The father of the king. Paano ninyo sabihin the rich man's field? Ano uli doon ang sade? Paano kinonvert ang sade? Quals? Sede. Paano ang rich man? Asher. Asher sede. The father of Ab. Yan. Paano yun? A father of Ab. Melech. Father of the king. Meron akong ginawa niyan dito. Yan. Beth Hanabi, the prophet's house. Icha Amelech, the king's advice. Shenat Hamelkama Hagdullah, the second great battle. Brakat Ha'abot, the father's blessing, or the blessing of the fathers. Malakat Hashamayim, the heaven's kingdom. Torat Ha-Elohim, God's law. Semkat Ha'am Hagdullah, the people's great joy. Abodah Ha'in Hakasha, the man's difficult task. Yeshuat Hagebrim, the warriors' victors. Gimat Haaretz Hahi, the earth's hill. Ben Hashopet, the judge's son. Ayan. Or the Hashopet, the judge's son. Hindi po ito judges. The judge's son. Singular ito. Ano pa yung isang correction dito? Yan, ito. The people's great joy. Lalagyan siya ng apostrophe S. People's great joy sa number 7. Dito naman, sa number 11, Ben Hashupet, the judge's son. Ibig sabihin noon, itong judge, tanggalin yung S after judge, lagyan ng apostrophe S, the judge's son. Bat Haish Hada, the man's for, that is not Hada, that is Ladda, Lad, from the word Dalla. Yeah, Dalla. Dalla. The man's for daughter. Then we have Shem, Haaretz, Hazut. This is the land's name. Makani Haoilim, the enemy's camp. Itong enemies, lalagyan nyo siya ng apostrophe after S. So ano po ang meron? you are not only constructing, but you are converting this into possessiveness. Yeah. All right. So we have the rich man's field. Sadeh Haish Asher, father of the king, Abot Melech. The third battle of the year, Shleshet Melkamot Hashini, the youngest or the smallest brother of the prophet. Ketanot Akaw Hanabi. Yan, Ketanot. The youngest brother. Hindi po siya pwedeng magkitanot. Katona. Kasi ang ketanot is a plural of the feminine form. Okay. Katona, katon, akaw, hanabi. The fifth word of the law. Kamishet baray atorah. The blessing of the Lord. Brekat Hadonai. The wisdom of the king. Kokmat Hamelech. The first house of the city. Reshana Betei Ha'ir. The firmament of the heavens. Rakiat Hashamayim. The image of God. Shelemat Elohim. Yeah. So, ito yon yung English noong binabasa natin kanina sa Hebrew. Yeah. We have the house of stone did not fall, but even lo nafal. The joy of the people is in the law of the Lord. Semkat haang batorat hadunay. Half of the young men fell, double F-A-L-L, fell in the battle that day. Kashet haniarim nafal bamelkama hahi bayom. I drank the water from the stone vessel, and I ate the food which was in a wooden table. Shate hamayem meklei Iben, the akalti halekem asher haya al luwach shokan. I sojourned to the people of that land for many years. Garti ame eretz hahi shanim rabin. In the morning he set out towards the west, or set out forward the west. Baboker nasa Yama. The name of this king is David. David Shemat Hazi Melech. Okay. So hanggang dyan ang ating lesson 17. Nakarating na po kayo doon sa reading. You do a lot of reading. Mabilis lang. Kaya ako, I'm reading for your sake. I'm not reading with the Hebrew tone. The reason, if I will do that, hindi na kayo makakasabay. Kaya yung aking curve, what's this one? Yung aking pointer. Yeah. Yes. Anong tawag ninyo sa pointer ko ito, sa mouse ko? Kailangan kang ituro para makasabay kayo. So, you will have to read. Ang assignment nyo is you do a lot of reading dito sa Genesis, and then you will read Genesis chapter 41 verse 33 and 34. Read Genesis chapter 41, verse 33 to 34, and translate that into Hebrew. Never mind kung ang natapos mo, Genesis 41, 33. Kahit na hindi mo nagawa yung 34, verse 34, basta meron kang one whole chapter. You memorize all the cases, such as the nominative, genitive, ablative, dative, locative, instrumentative, accusative, vocative. Yes, dahil malaking guideline po yun sa paggamit mo ng inyong preposition and pronominal, prefixes, and suffixes as well. Okay. I hope na meron po kayong natutunan. Emeline, kanta tayo ng Hebrew song. Sure ko siya muna. Awitin natin ang Exodus chapter 15, verse 11. Kasi katatapos nyo lang pinag-aralan ng kumaka, kamuka,